back to my channel. So today I am doing one eye off camera and one eye on camera. I just finished this eye like you guys can see. So this is the look that I'm going for today. I know if I do have some eyelash glue right there. I do have black eyelash glue now, which I hate because it does get messy at times, but let's just get on to this tutorial. So let's just start off with what palette I'm using today. Today I am using the NYX Ultimate palette. This is one of the most beautiful, cheapest, affordable, one of the best palettes out there in the drugstore. I will say anybody that's looking for a cheap and affordable palette, for sure go pick up this one. It's just buildable products, so you know it's not going to be right intensity right away, but once you build up the powders and the shadows together and together and together, it will add the color. That's one thing I will say about this palette. This is not like the best of the best pigmentation at first, but once you build it up and pack on the shadow, it will apply wonderfully. So the brush that I'm going to be taking today is a Sephora Professionals All Shader Large Brush, and I am going to be packing on some shadow onto my lid. I am going to be going in with this shadow right here, and I'm going to apply this onto my lid. This shadow right here is going to add as for a transition shade and a base, basically. So now I'm going to be packing on this purple shade right here onto my lid, and this is just going to act for a base as well, so when I blend everything out it's going to look better. This is a new technique that I am trying now. I haven't tried out this method, but this is how it came out while doing it like that. So I do like this method a little bit more better than just adding a transition color. Now I just apply it to my lid and I just use that as a transition. But you guys will see how it goes. Now I am going to be going in with this shade right here, and this is going to act for my transition shade for my top of my eyelid. And I am going to be going in with my MAC 224 brush to blend this out softly, just to blend the imperfection lines and stuff like that, just so it can look a lot more better blended. To be honest with you guys, I haven't been on camera in a while, and I know that's why I'm mumbling a lot, so please forgive me. I'm just starting to get back onto camera. It's just something that I'm really starting to get back to talking through, because I want to do talk through tutorials, because I feel like those are more educational and they're more helpful to you guys, and I only do these videos for you guys, so that's all that really matters to me. I want to please you, not me. So yeah. So now I am just going to be taking a little bit of that warm shade again, and I am just going to be blending out those edges. Okay, so this whole palette, it's all about repacking, adding more shadow. It's all about blending as well. This whole look, it's really a lot about blending. Just because the shadows in this palette are not as pigmented as you would apply it as first point. You know, you have to build it up. So which you expect for a drugstore, you know, palette. But yeah. So hey guys, so I am going to be cutting my crease with the Master Conceal by Face Studio Concealer, and I'm just going to be cutting my crease, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M224 brush to cut it. I'm not good at really putting it focus good on the camera, but I'm just going to cut my crease. See, if you guys don't see this, oh too well, I'm sorry. So I am just going to set my eyelid with, my concealer with this No Sculptors Allowed eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild. I don't know if they still have these eyeshadows out there available in stores, but I am going to be using this shade right here to set my lid. You can use any white shadow. It doesn't have to be this one in specific. This one is just more of a tan one, and I like how it looks. It's not so overpowering shadow. It's not an overpowering shadow. So that's why I apply it on my lid. And I am using my, remember this, Sephora Professionals Eyeshadow Large Brush. So I am now going back in with the NYX Ultimates palette, and I am going in with this shimmer green shade on the bottom. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, let me view my camera up here. It's this one right here. It's this one right here, and I'm going to be using that yellow shade just to pack on to the outer ends of my lid. So just focusing this shadow right here mostly. Not moving it forward or inner, just in the center. Make sure you just focus that shadow there. Pack on the shadow just so you can have more of a pigmentation. Like I said, this is a buildable shadow, so you know, just to always repack. Now for the finish of the show, we are going in with this mustard yellow, and this is what changes the whole look. This is something very different to my regular makeup looks because I don't really do two shadows in one cut crease or 1/2 cut crease. So this is a little bit more different. I am enjoying the fact that how it looks and how this whole look came out. Then now we are going back in with my MAC 224 brush, and we are going in with this purple shade right here. And we're going to be taking the MAC 224 brush and adding this purple shade to the outer V of my eye. And we're just going to be blending that outer V out and inner corner in. So make sure to add the shadow into the corner too. So make sure you go in with your MAC 224 brush or any blending brush that you're using, and you're adding more shadow to the front too, just so the look looks more even inner and outer, just to add that more rounded eye shape. Now we're just gonna put on the lashes, and then I am done. But the lashes, I know all of you guys are gonna be asking me what lashes I am wearing. I am wearing a local beauty store eyelashes. The owner of this store is very, very kind, so I will say where I bought them at. Lashes right here are from Arison Lashes, but I purchased these at P2000. These are in the number 512. The P2000 store is located here in Stockton, California. If you guys are from the city, just look up P2000 on your local search and it will give you guys their address. So I'm just gonna add some mascara to my lids. I am gonna be using the Golasso Big Shot Volume Express mascara. That was a long one. So to prime my skin, I am going in with the NYX Total Control Primer. So for foundation today, I am going in with the Bobbi Brown foundation. This is the foundation stick from them. I love this foundation personally just because it looks like skin. It does add coverage, but it looks very skin-like, which I enjoy. I love skin-like finish just because I don't really suffer with a lot of the imperfections on my skin, which I'm not looking for a full coverage all the time, but you know, this is the shit right here. I love this foundation. I am going to be buffing this out with my e.l.f. Kabuki brush. Look at this coverage. Like, do you guys see how skin-like this looks? It looks so skin-like. It looks so good on camera. For concealer today, I am going in with the Master Concealer from Maybelline, and I am going to be using this for concealer, which is highlighting. You already know the deal. I'm just going to be blending out this concealer with my Beauty Blender. Now I am going in with this face powder from Photo Focus Wet n Wild. My powder broke on me, so it cracked. So I'm not going to show it on camera because it is cracked, like you guys can see. But it's a cracked powder from Wet n Wild, and it is their Photo Focus collection. So I did apply Airspun translucent powder under my eyes, and now I am going back in with the NYX Ultimates palette, and I am going to be blending or adding shadow to my outer my waterline, my bottom lash, or whatever you want to call it, my bottom crease, eyelid, whatever. But I am going to be going in with this yellow shade right here, or I mean orange terracotta shade, and I am going to just be blending that shadow down there first to act for a transition. By the way, the brush I'm using is the Morphe 321 brush. Now I am going in with that purple shade now, and I am just going to be adding that to my bottom lash, just so it can just blend together. Now, just to be a little bit different, I am going to be going in with this yellow shade right here, and I am just going to be packing on some yellow shadow into my inner V with the same brush that I applied for my bottom eyeshadow. So I am going to be going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I am going to be bronzing up my skin with that. So let me move my mirror so I can see myself. But yeah, so I'm just going to update you guys a little bit on my life for my face, because now I can actually talk. But basically, I just came back from the city yesterday. Not yesterday, Sunday I came back from San Francisco. I went out for Gay Pride. I had an interview for Univision out there. It was a huge success. I loved it out there. Me and my friend had such a great time. We had our ups and downs. This was actually a first trip of me and my best friend going out together and being out of the city of where we live and taking our first trip, you know, our first vacation out for the weekend. So we went out. We had so much fun. We ate a lot. I mean, we tried new things. Everything over there is just so crazy, from like the people, the money, and everything is just so different, you know. It's just different. It's so expensive though. So now I am going to be going in with the It's Cosmetics Contour Blush and Highlight Quad, and I am going to be going in with the contour powder in this palette, and I'm just going to be bronzing up my face or contouring it just to define my cheeks. So for blush today, I'm going in with the Orgasm Blush from NARS. And I am going to be packing this on with a blending brush from MAC. A blush brush from MAC. This is not even a blush brush from MAC. I think this is Wet n Wild, but it feels like MAC quality for some reason. So today I am going to be highlighting with two highlighters. Today I am going to be going in with the Wet n Wild highlighter. And I'm just going to be using this as a, how can I say, just the beginning to my base, we can say that. And I am going to be taking my Morphe 510 brush, and I'm just going to highlight this part of my face, just adding highlight there, not focusing it too much in the inner corner, into the inner cheeks or anything, just focusing this really lightly here. And just for an extra little highlight, I am going to be going in with the Artist Couture Rose Highlighter. And I am going to be applying just a little bit of that. I'm just going to be going in with this amount from this little pile. So to line my lips, I am going in with the Italia Lip Liner to line my lips. And this is in the shade Mocha. Now I'm just going to be going in with this random gloss from Maybelline. I bought this a while back at the dollar store, and this is in the shade 10 Almond. And this is the completed look.